Hello everyone. First of all, I welcome you all to this online class of mathematics. In the previous class, we discussed about sets and their representation. For example, the question was write the following set in set builder form. So this was the example 3, 6, 9, 12. This was the roster form. From this roster form, how to convert into set builder form. Okay, so set A, first of all we can name the collection, this collection, as the capital letter of English alphabet inside the curly bracket. This bracket is called curly bracket. So in the form of set builder form, A is equal to x such that x is equal to 3n, where n belongs to natural number and n is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 4. This was set builder form. Okay, so 3 belongs to set A, 6 belongs to set A, 9 belongs to set A, 12 belongs to set A. Here 5 does not belong to set A. Does not belong to mean this symbol was used. Okay, now we proceed from here. Various kinds of the sets. Okay, under various kinds of sets, first of all we have the empty set. The empty set. Now what is the definition of the empty set? A set which does not contain any element is called the empty set, or the null set, or the void set. Void set. Right? Now examples. First of all, notation. How to write this curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket there is no element, so this is the way how we write the empty set. Or we simply write this as 5. Note here, one very important thing is, if we are writing this symbol 5 symbol inside the curly bracket, is not empty set. Why this is not the empty set? Because the 5 symbol is the element of the set. Okay, if we are writing about the empty set, either we should write curly bracket with no element inside the curly bracket, or this symbol we can use. Okay, so this is the way, this is the empty set. For example, we have one example. Example is, let A is equal to x such that x is greater than 1 but less than 2 and x is a natural number. Now, what are the elements of this set? There is no element, because there is no natural number which is greater than 1 but less than 2. Okay, there is no natural number, so only empty set, the empty set, that is curly bracket with no element inside the curly bracket. So this is the example of the empty set. Under various kinds of sets, next is finite and infinite sets. Finite and infinite sets. Let us consider one example here. Suppose we have this collection. Inside the curly bracket we have the elements 1, thereafter 2, then 3, 4, 5. Of course we can predict what should be the next. Of course this is 6, next 7, 8, etc. What are they? They are the natural numbers starting from 1 and onward. How many natural numbers are there? Infinite. So first of all we can say that this is the set, because this collection is well defined collection of objects. So this is infinite set. Infinite set. This collection is infinite set. Okay. Now consider this example. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. What is this? This is the collection of odd natural numbers. Again, well defined collection of objects. So this is also a set, the example of the set, and this is again infinite set, right? One more example we have. Just here in this example we are writing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. What is this? All these numbers, they are odd natural numbers, greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 9. Mean to say they are finite, and so on, like these symbols are not here. So what we say about this collection? Finite. This is called finite set, right? Likewise, for this example, if we write the elements as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the collection of all natural numbers greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to 6. So what we say here? Finite set. Finite set, right? So these are the examples we can categorize the sets, whether this is finite or infinite. Next term we have equal sets. What are equal sets? Of course, we are taking here sets more than one. Suppose first set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and set B, suppose this is equal to 2, 4, 1, 3. So here what we say, set A is equal to set B. Why? Because each element of set A is also the element of B, and each element of set B is also the element of set A. Okay, that is 2 is here, 2 is also here, 4 is here, 4 also here, 1 is here, 1 is also here, 3 is the element of set B, 3 is also the element of set A. Okay, one more thing here we can see, number of the elements in set A is equal to 4, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 elements are there. So this is the way how we write. N mean number of elements in set A is equal to 4. Now we shall discuss few questions based on these points. The very first question is, which of the following are examples of the null set? The very first part, set of odd natural numbers divisible by 2. Here we know that there is no odd number. There is no odd natural number which is divisible by 2. So what is the answer? This is the null set. Null set mean we write equal to 5. 5, or we can say simply this curly bracket with no element inside the curly bracket. Second part is set of even prime numbers. Here this is not equal to 5. This is not null set. Why? Because as we know that 2 is the even number and 2 is also prime number. 2 belongs to even prime number. So that's why we say that this collection is not the null set. Next, third part is x such that x is a natural number. Next condition is x is less than 5 and x is greater than 7. Here x is less than 5. What we can say? The natural numbers which are less than 5, they are 1, 2, 3, 4. And here natural numbers which are greater than 7, they are 8, 9, 10, 11, and so on. Now and mean what is common? common, there is no number which is common in these two brackets. So what we say, not equal to, yes, this is the empty set. This is equal to 5, as there is no element to say common in these two cases. Okay. Question number 2. Which of the following sets are finite or infinite? The very first part, the set of months of a year. What we know about the months of a year? There are 12 months of a year. Okay, we can count them. So what is the result? The set is finite. Finite set. Second part is, this is the set 1, 2, 3 and so on. Of course, this is the collection of natural numbers, and natural number, they are not finite. That is, we say here infinite. Infinite set, right? Next is, this is the collection 1, 2, 3 and so on. Next is 99, 100. So this collection, again the collection of natural numbers starting from 1 up to 100, that is finite set. This is the example of the finite set. Finite set, right? Now we take the next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is, state whether the following sets are finite or infinite. First part is, the set of lines which are parallel to the x-axis. Here x-axis, we can have, this is x-axis and y-axis. How many parallel lines we can draw parallel to x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Mean to say infinite. Infinite lines can be drawn which are parallel to x-axis. So this collection is infinite set, right? The set of letters in the English alphabet. What we know about the set of letters in the English alphabet? They are A, B, C, D and so on, X, Y, Z. Total 26 letters are there in the English alphabet. So conclusion is, this set is finite set. Next is question number 4. State whether set A is equal to set B or not. The first part, set A have the elements A, comma B, comma C, comma D, whereas B has the elements D, comma C, comma B, comma A. All the elements of set A, they are also the elements of set B. All the elements of set B, they are also the elements of set A. It means set A is equal to set B. Set A is equal to set B. Here what we see, order does not matter. Here D is written at the last, here D is written in the beginning. Okay, order does not matter. Just each element of set A is also the element of set B. Each element of set B is also the element of A. This concludes that set A is equal to set B. Next part is, set A has the elements 4, 8, 12, 16, whereas set B has the elements 8, 4, 16, 18. If we compare the two, what we find? 4 is here, 4 is also here, 8 is okay, 12 is not the element of set B. 12 does not belong to set B, whereas 12 is the element of set A, that is 12 belongs to set A. Also, we can say 18 belongs to set B, but 18 is not the element of set A. So this concludes A is not equal to B.